are Brittany and Drew here.
Yes, also known as Mr. and Mrs. Adventure.
And we're coming to you from a massive van. Can you believe that there's a van this big?
This big. Green walls, big old bed.
This van is actually my bedroom, and
It has no wheels.
No, it sadly has no wheels. But we only have to be without wheels for a few more weeks. We are 11 days away from our wedding. Whoa.
Crazy, right?
Yeah. And one of my best friends sent me a picture, and she goes, look, my milk expires after you get married. So basically that means we're getting married really soon.
It's coming really quick.
Oh my gosh.
January's flown by, and we are almost a month into the new year now.
I don't know where it goes, but we are here today because we want to talk to you about why we think living in a van is a great thing to do with your significant other, especially before getting married.
Yes.
Yes.
Why is it so great?
Because, number one, you get to know a lot about each other in a little bit of time.
What's something you learned about me?
I learned that there's some things I probably shouldn't say. That Drew likes pancakes and breakfast for dinner more than anything else in the world.
Breakfast is muy bueno.
Yes. So we made pancakes with apples and peanut butter, pancakes with blueberries and honey.
We made a ton of scrambled eggs.
Peach pancakes. Yeah, lots of scrambled eggs. Well, that's a fun thing to learn about each other. But then you also learn little quirks and things like he likes to sleep in, I like to wake up early. When you live in a van, you have to work through that stuff. And
Brittany gets really cranky if I'm walking around in the van while she's trying to go to bed. That's just not good combination right there.
We're supposed to say the lights are on. If lights are on and I'm trying to sleep and we're in our van, there's no escaping things.
So basically you learn little tendencies that you really have to come to compromise and look out for the other's well-being.
It's true. Which brings me to, I'll fast forward to point number 5. You have to learn how to work together 24/7. There's no escaping each other. There's no going into the other room. There's no going to hang out with your friends because you're each other's only friend. At least for the time being, generally, depending on where you are.
We do spend a lot of time out of the van, so don't be misguided by the fact that it sounds like we're in this tiny, tiny little place all the time because we're really out and about way more than you'd imagine.
It's true. We're exploring and hiking, but that still brings us to the fact that you are together with your person, like all the time. But as you can see, somehow we don't mind. Somehow we still can't get enough of each other. And somehow I'm still marrying this man.
After a year in the van, we are still getting married. We picked out the wedding venue almost the beginning of our road trip, very close to the beginning, and made all the decisions to move forward with it. And here we are after living a year in the van, still going through with everything that we had planned.
And we've signed up for another year or more of living in a van.
Yes.
In another country. And
we're stepping it up a notch.
Yeah. And right now, our van is still imaginary, the van that we're going to live in Europe.
Yep, still searching for that perfect home on wheels. So that's coming soon, and we'll be talking about that in probably the next month or so about our search for our van in England.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. If you could see everything around, like you have the nice view of my room right now, but there's like a giant suitcase with a pile for London, a giant suitcase with a pile that's going to go on a pallet that'll get shipped to us, a suitcase with stuff for the wedding to bring to Isla Morada, a few other piles. Okay, so the next point. You get to make memories that last a lifetime. And this is probably one of the most important benefits of van life. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's why we do what we do, because, as much as we like sharing it with everyone else, we really have found this to be like our passion. We just want to go for it, and it's about creating memories together and interacting with people we otherwise wouldn't be interacting with if we lived inside a little bubble. So we love the lifestyle altogether.
We do. Some memories that we have made that we will never forget are we were driving through wait, what's the name of the place in Arizona?
Sedona.
Sedona. We were driving through Sedona. It was late at night. We were really tired. We were trying to find a parking spot. We were so almost there, and then there was a skunk in the middle of the road. And Drew knew not to hit that skunk or else I would have freaked out.
So I slammed on the brakes. Skunk was straight underneath us.
Oh my goodness.
And we backed up.
Sprayed.
And there was just looked like a water bomb went off underneath the van. And
It
the
just sprayed,
smell
the
was
skunk spray.
horrendous.
He
The
survived.
little guy walked out and
Yeah.
around. He never got touched one bit, but he lost and wet his pants, let's say.
And we had all of the negative repercussions of that
Yeah,
experience.
and keep in mind, we had prepared to get ready for bed. We were done with brushing our teeth, washing our
Yeah.
faces, all
Driven
that. We were
long
just looking
distance
for a
that
spot
day.
to park, and the
Yeah.
van reeked. It was terrible.
It was so bad
So
because
stinky.
we parked. It was like maybe 5 more minute drive, but that stench was stuck
Yeah.
up underneath our
We
van.
tried rolling down the windows,
Even thinking about
getting the AC to get the smell out of the vehicle, and just nothing was helping.
It was bad. It was real bad. I think it lasted about a day until I was gone. Another memory that I had. Oh, we had just arrived to Banff, and being that we were in Canada, there weren't Anytime Fitnesses as much as there were in the U.S. So we kind of needed a shower, but we were touring the Banff Springs Hotel just for fun. And we came upon...
We tend to like to check doors, and if doors are open, we just kind of go with it.
Well, a door was
So,
held open for us.
that's true.
To the spa.
Going to the spa.
And we were like, oh, well, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I was going there anyway with
Don't
my
mind
key.
if I do.
So we went in, and there was a heated pool, and there were showers with towels and
Showers were
shampoo,
clutch.
conditioner, soap. And we looked at each other, and we were like, I'll meet you out here in 30 minutes.
So we both got a little spa treatment, took showers, felt great.
Oh, it was amazing.
It was like an oasis, and
And one of the nicest hotels in Banff.
yeah,
It was great.
it was wonderful.
Yes.
And so we were smelling fresh when we left there. Granted, we had to put on our dirty clothes, but then we rushed right back to the van and changed our clothes to new ones. But we were clean.
And we were one really fun memory up
That's right.
on our list.
These little things that just pop right out of nowhere.
They just pop. They do.
They pop.
Pop, pop. Well, there's a few other things on here. We kind of brushed upon them. I don't know. I guess it all comes down to if you have the chance to live in a van with your significant other before getting married, what's incredible is that if you both come out alive and you are still ready to
We're
walk
still
down
living.
that aisle, yes, and you know that the person you say I do to is your best friend and will be your best friend forever. Because if you can survive that and still be laughing, smiling, caring about each other even more than when you left on that trip, then you have a lifetime of amazing things ahead.
More memories, happiness, and looking out for the others' best well-being, and that they are truly happy themselves.
Yeah. So we've really enjoyed it. And like we said, we've signed up for another unpredictable 1+ years of van life.
This one is definitely more unpredictable than before. It contains getting a van that we don't know exactly we'll be living in. Hopefully
Yeah.
there's no mechanical issues. We're going to be fighting some visa issues as far as duration in which we
Day
can stay in
limits.
certain countries.
I'm also filing for my French citizenship, so
yeah.
that'll be exciting when I
Yeah.
get that.
So we're working on a lot of things and figuring out how to keep this van life rolling.
So thanks for joining. We'll make sure to share awesome tips
Yep.
and fun stories. And
Keep us in mind as we prepare for our wedding in less than 2 weeks.
yep, on the 30th, January 30th.
30th.
Mr. and Mrs. Adventure will be official.
That's right. No longer just
Official
married to adventure, but married to one another.